want to know what ruined that relationship? He started watching podcasts like Fresh and Fit. He started listening to content about MGTOW, and that man changed. I felt like I was waking up to somebody that I did not know. I am qualified to talk about this. I am qualified to understand the repercussions that red pill content have on men, because the person that I... 26 years old. That dude was on everything, okay? This is the story that he would tell everybody when they would ask what kind of person I am. We've been together for like 2.5 years at this point, maybe 2 years, and he got signed to Universal Music, an amazing producer, artist, fantastic. And he was living in Vegas, and I showed up at his place in Vegas for the first time since he had moved there. And this man was sleeping on a blow-up mattress, and I was like, there was no way that the man that I loved was going to sleep on a blow-up mattress. I had no job at this point. I had just moved to the U.S., was getting my green card. I couldn't work. With the little money that
one of those. This is like Immigrants Tell All right now. They're just revealing everything.
That I did have, I went and I bought him a mattress and put it in the back of my Passat, okay? And then proceeded to carry that mattress up 3 flights of stairs at like 9 o'clock in the morning in the scorching Vegas heat. Walk in there, I'm like panting, sweating, dying, because that's what you do when you love somebody.
I mean, you could have just got somebody to do it for you. No one told you to do that dumb shit.
That's the kind of person that I am in a relationship. I will give 100% of myself and the last bit of energy that I have because I love you. That is what a woman does. Yeah, we can talk about how I cooked and cleaned for him and helped him with his business and helped him become a millionaire, and now he lives in a nice penthouse apartment in Vancouver. I don't need to talk about that because I know what kind of woman I am
as she talks about it.
When I show up in a relationship. You want to know what ruined that relationship? We were long distance for a period of time. I went during the pandemic and I was staying with him in Vancouver, and something changed. And you want to know what changed? He started watching podcasts like Fresh and Fit. He started listening.
Fresh and Fit?
Started listening to content about MGTOW, and that man changed. And I would sit across from him and not understand the person that I was seeing. I felt like I was waking up to somebody that I did not know.
Oh, you knew him. He was just changing. Slowly changing. You know, Fresh and Fit has done what it's done. It's went where it's went. But what it did was open a lot of men's eyes. You know, seeing Kevin Samuels in 2020 changed me. It was like having the uncle that I never had, you know? Before my grandfather died, he was giving me a lot of the game that Kevin Samuels was giving. Then my grandfather died, you know? That was the father figure in my life. Me and my father never had that relationship. I digress, though. There's the whole job, that whole red pill. It just made men take back the power, so to speak. You know, now all the fuckery, all the kicking women out, disrespecting, and all that stuff. We don't agree with that over here. I got daughters. We don't agree with that over here. But the message was real.
I am qualified to talk about this. I am qualified to understand the repercussions that red pill content have on men, because the person that I wanted to spend my life with, the person I was in love with, the person I wanted to marry changed.
Now, if this man was watching red pill stuff, watching all these channels, that tells me that he just opened his eyes to his worth. You said a record producer living in a penthouse in like Vancouver. That man knew his worth, and you pretty much had to get on his program. That just tells me you didn't want to do it. You was used to that. You said that man that slept in that air mattress, needing your help. That's what you was used to. And then in a couple of more months to years, you would have disrespected him anyway. Because women can't stay with a man that's quote unquote below them.
Overnight, because of content like that. And I see now the men who do watch that content. I hear the things that they say because I would listen to it. I actually started consuming that content because I wanted to understand what happened. man who asked me that question.
So,
Yeah. You know, just like women had that whole awakening of I'm an independent, throw your hands up in the air if you're with me, and all that other stuff. Excuse me. Women realizing their worth. Men in the past 5-6 years started doing the same thing. Listen, nobody is better than the other. Men and women need each other. It is a yin to a yang, sun to a moon, up to a down, dry to a wet, hard to a soft. It all goes together. All right, so it's crazy because she said she started consuming it. So she did see some sort of value in it, but ultimately she just couldn't get with it. And we already know what happened with that dude. He probably got with him a woman to gown his program. Whew. What do y'all think about this? I don't really consider myself red pill. I don't get into the whole red pill stuff. But do you think the red pill was out here ruining women's lives? Do you agree with the red pill? Let me know in the comments. KJ Media, man. I'm out.